Okay, this is a little bit more about bikers. There was Terry Seifer, my best friend in Sycamoose when I was a kid. He became a member of the Catwalkers out of Burnaby, North Burnaby, and then later on became a Hells Angel. And I met him down in the Garage nightclub years ago when I played in the Northwest Company. He was a bouncer then, and I hadn't seen him for years. I told that story earlier. Another guy that used to be my protector was Big Mike. I forget his last name. He called the Schnoz. He was in the first So You Want to Fight show at the down at the PNE at the Agrodome or something. All the bikers showed up, and the Schnoz got up to fight this professional boxer, and the boxer beat him up. But anyway, he was a street fighter, not a boxer. But anyway, he used to be a nice guy. He used to always tell me, if you ever need help, Richard, you phone me up. Here's my number. And he did that for years, even after I was living in Beach Towers and playing piano bars. I seen him down at the Bayside once. He gave me his number again, said, don't forget, you ever need me, phone me. Then I seen him years ago in the Travelers Hotel. After that, I seen him. I was over there with Brian, my friend, Brian Great, and I saw him sitting over there at a table full of bikers, full of Hells Angels, because he was president by then out of the East End chapter. And I said, watch this, Brian. And I went over and I tapped him on the shoulder, and I said, hey, get out of my chair. And all the bikers, look, hey, we'll kill this guy. And anyway, I said, hey, Mike, how you doing? Buddy, hey, come on, sit down. You know, he was so nice, that guy. And then he got shot once in the Cobalt. I heard somebody shot him. And then years later, he died of something, probably from too much cocaine and stuff. Another guy was Ross McClellan. He was the banker for the Hells Angels out in Maple Ridge. And Brian used to tell me he'd come in the store. He had a guy named the Gyrator. And he used to order all this food from Brian to get sent out to the clubhouse out in Maple Ridge, which he owned. And one time a guy tried to rob his store, and Brian and Ross took him out and actually hit the guy so hard he hit his head on something and died. Anyway, Brian used to, I think I told this story about Brian Great in one of my earlier things. But Ross McClellan, actually, his mother was my mom's friend or cousin or something up in Mara, the Koskamakis. I know I told that story earlier on something. But anyway, another guy was Brian Binns. He was that was from the bike gang that hung around the Turf Club. He used to come in. Last time I saw him, he had a T-shirt saying, I beat anorexia. But anyway, yeah. So I told all the stories before, and I don't know when I told them, but I'm sure I did, about, Ross and Brian. The McClellan sister, that I was in the treatment center once with his sister Shelley, and she was like a schizoid. She still is. She married she got involved. She broke up with her husband, got involved with some drug addict, and then she got the drug addict to go try to rob Ross's Super Value, and Brian took him into the office to go into the safe, and then Brian jumped on the guy, and they wrestled him. He wrestled him down and pissed his pants at the same time till the cops came. So anyway, that was another little story about the gangs. But I always liked them. They always were pretty cool, and they, like at the Pastime Club. Sonny was the owner of the Pastime Club. I forgot that. They would come in and they'd all drink and have fun just like everybody else. They like music, so okay.